And we are live!
Yay!
On the internet. I think actually I can wear my glasses this time. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
It looks like I can wear my glasses. If you see a lot of reflections in my glasses, let me know and I will take them off. Should we start?
Yes, we
Yes! Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is it. Oh!
Oh, we gotta do it again. This is live. Testing it out. I just had sound on my computer.
Yeah.
This is the best intro for board gaming ramblings ever. Let's do it again. Take 2 live. Hello everyone. This is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings. And today we are taking a look at...
Stefan Feld.
We are
Top
taking
10
a look
games.
at Stefan Feld top 10 game. Not really taking a look at the man himself.
Yeah.
But we are taking a look at a top 10 Stefan Feld games. So we like Stefan Feld.
Yeah, a lot.
So
He's a great designer.
we haven't. We were thinking we might probably do like a top list of designers sometime.
Yeah.
So we won't say like I don't know where he is on my list. He was my favorite designer for some time,
Yeah.
and he isn't anymore. I think after
No, but
a couple of misses that I didn't like.
it isn't any designer you can make a top 10 of, I think, and a good top 10, but it's also because we have like been searching for Feld games because we like him.
Yes.
So that is also the reason why we have a lot of games from him.
Yeah, absolutely. I like most of his games. A couple of them I do not like, but most of them are either okay or good. It's kind of like when we have, I think, about 20 or so Stefan Feld games. And for me, when I sat down and made this list, I was like, I couldn't make a list of 10 good games.
No, but that's not true because we went through this and I think we have like 16 of
Yeah,
these
okay,
games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, 16. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. So, I'm like a top 10 list of 16 games. That's like not maybe such an interesting list to make. Like first when I sat down, I was like, okay, I was just writing the games that could be on the list. That's 10 games. No, I just have to order them. So when I make like a top 50, I have all the games I've played. Or when I make like a top worker placement list or something like that, there's so much bigger pool. But this is just, yeah, it was kind of not so interesting to make the list, but I'm excited to tell you about it
Yeah.
because probably it might be different than your list, or if you're not into Stefan Feld games, maybe you'll find a couple more to check out. What do you think about making this list?
I thought it was easier than other lists I've made. I have like my clear favorites among his games and clear not favorites, so it was not that hard of a list to make. Yeah.
So, just hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Board Game Trucker. Hello, Barry Peterson. Hello, Kiel. Nice to have you here. Please comment during the video. That's kind of the reason why we're doing this live. We're not going to go through and like answer everything or read every comment because this should also be viewable after the live thing. And if it's
Yes.
like 20 minutes of us saying in like fun things with the chat, it might be boring for people to watch.
Yeah.
That's why we're experimenting with this basically. So if you're watching this after the live, please let us know in the comment if this was like too much interaction with the live people, or what do you think? So that's that. Should we start?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So do you want to start?
Yeah.
We don't know each other's list. We know the games that are on the list. So I have some magical box art that's gonna come up over Sunwa's face, like not over Sunwa's face, like up in the corner. That's what I meant. It was gonna be like, whoop, here is the face art. That
Can
would
we
be.
do that? That would be fun.
I know you actually.
Yeah,
said
because when I'm talking about my games, it should be over your face, and like opposite, that would be fun.
But it would also be really horrible to watch because then you'd be like, okay, you can't speak now. This is my game.
No, but I'm
Maybe you feel you need that.
Okay, let's just get to it.
Let's get to it. So your number 10 is what?
My number 10 is La Isla. It's a little game. It's an easy game. It's like a gateway game from Stefan Feld. It's one of his lightest. It's a multi-use cards game where you're on an island trying to capture different animals and species and also getting them like the stocks of the it's kind of like a value of
Yeah, it is.
stocks game.
Yeah, not stocks, but value of the animals. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you have to capture a lot of the animals that are worth the most points. So and you're capturing them like surrounding them to capture them
Yes.
on the grid. So I think it's fairly fun. I think it's a great what you call it introduction to gaming. It's easy, but it's also really interesting with the cards, and it has some nice interaction as well.
Yeah, I like this. We kind of bought it only because it was Stefan Feld game.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, somebody has it used. It's Stefan Feld. We haven't played it. Let's get it. We played it 3-4 times and haven't played it since. But it's a fun game. I like it. I think it's a bit too light.
Yeah.
And did this end up on your list because you didn't have anything else to put on the 10th spot?
I haven't played Bora Bora. And
You haven't played it.
That's
Yeah, you
not
have,
true.
yes.
I have, but I don't remember anything of it. So I really want to play that because I think that would be a really good candidate for my top 10. So Laisla is like the yeah.
It's number 10 right now.
It's number 10.
Yes. Before we continue, I think it's like important to say that you haven't played Macau, and I've only played it once. That's kind of the only Stefan Feld game I feel like I need to play more to see that it might be on this kind of list. Just so you know, you're not waiting for Macau. So
Yeah.
people will be like, "Why isn't Macau on this list?" And I'm like,
played it.
we haven't played it.
Oh.
Okay, should I do my number 10?
No, let's go to my number 9.
Okay, so we're just doing your list. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Sunua's top 10. No, I'm going to do mine as well. I'm going to see if I can find it, and then I'm going to have to go and add it in the app as well. So, my number 10 is... It's so exciting. It's Rialto.
Oh.
Yay, it's number 10. It is a fun little game, only played it once. We played it at a con. It's the only one on this list that, from my list, and I think your list, that we don't own. I want to own it. It was a fun little game where you build roads over canals and try to do some area majority shenanigans. It was a fun little game. I enjoy it. Hi, Pimenso 57. Also, Cole Edwards saying, "Is this lighter than Rum and Pirates?" I don't know. Haven't played that game.
No, I haven't, but it's pretty light, so I'm guessing yes.
But you don't know, like, if Rum and Pirates is like a game where you roll a die and see if you get a 6.
But it's not that light because there is something into it. You have to eliminate the cards and you choose which one you use for what. So it's not plain. It's interesting choices there as well. Yeah. Over to Rialto.
Rialto, yeah. Basically, I don't remember too much. Like, it's fun building the bridges, and you will. It's the area scoring, which is the interesting part.
I remember because I think the most fun thing about the game is you're choosing your hand instead of your turn, so you're actually choosing what you will do for like the entire round, and you have to like see what other cards are out there because you want to have the majority in each like category, and also you need to like, okay, is it okay for me to be the last player picking my hand each round, or should I like boost my player order points? Yeah, so I think that's really fun.
It's a great game, and that's my number 9.
Yeah.
Rialto.
No, it's not your number 10.
It's my number 10. Sorry, that's my number 10. Rialto. I'm just charging ahead. My number 10 is Rialto. What is your number 9?
My number 9 is Aquasphere.
Aquasphere.
It's a game that I actually did not enjoy that much the first time I played it. It's like a programming game.
Yes.
Where you're submarine people trying to make... I don't know. You're like...
I love that submarine people. It's like Mole Man, and you have submarine people.
Aren't you like researching something?
Yeah,
under the water or something?
Yeah, you have the robots that you have to program.
Yeah.
And you have so you are kind of like researchers on the surface, I think, and the robots are on the under
and
the
so
sea.
you have to be sure that your like area that you are in is not like occupied with this octopus octopus thingies. They're called something else, but
They
it
are,
look like
but they are
octopuses.
cool. They are called something.
Yeah.
Uh
Octopods? No.
yeah, I think octopods.
Yeah,
I think
is.
so.
Maybe.
I think this is the first time in Board Gaming Ramblings history that we might remember what something is called.
Wow.
I think they're octopods, yeah, like you have to balance attacking them so you don't get negative points, but also doing other actions, and you have the movement around the board, which is really interesting.
And the technology that you research for. I think there, as I played it a couple of times, I like it better, but
Yes.
it's not... Huh?
Yes.
Yes. But it's not... I'm sorry.
What did just happen? It's just live!
But I think that it's not like the one... I never got to love it, and I think that I never will. It's not like my favorite kind of game, but every time I play it, it's really fun. So
That's your
that
number
was
9?
better. That's my number 9.
Oh, you see my whole list now.
No, I didn't. You're writing so ugly anyway, so...
Thank you so much.
There you go.
My number 9 is... I don't remember now. I have to check it again. So my number 9 is Luna.
Yeah.
This is a game I really enjoyed. I remember the first time I played it, or the first time I tried to play it. I read the rules, and then we set it up. I don't think you were there.
Yeah,
Were you there?
Yeah.
We set it up. It was us, and we were just looking at it like.
And there was a third player.
Yeah, Nikolai was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was one rule I have read wrong. And it didn't make sense at all.
No,
So we were just
nothing made
looking at it
sense.
for like half an hour, and I'm just like, we're not playing this. I don't know how this is working.
This is not a game.
This is just then because the rule said, and then move it this way, and that made no sense. But then this next time I read the rules again, I was like, yes, that makes sense now.
Because it's a little weird worker placement game on like the islands. It's worker placement, or what do you call it?
No,
like...
you don't really have worker. You're moving the workers
You're
around,
moving,
and you
okay.
have to move them in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Move them around, and then you will use them to do different actions on different islands. Then you have the characters that are moving around. Where one of them are, you can make buildings. Where one of them are, you will lose points. And where the other one is, I don't remember what you can do. Then you want to build kind of buildings like in La Granja, where you put them out on kind of a market in the middle, and then if somebody puts them, it will be pushed off. Lots of interesting things. Not my favorite, but it is my number 9.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
Good. My number 9.
We are on track.
Which is Luna.
Woohoo!
I hope you're enjoying this. Like, if there's something you're enjoying, please let us know. Something like that. So, let's go. Your number.
My number 8 is Rialto.
Okay, so
Yeah.
back to Rialto. We basically spoke about this.
Yeah, we did. But
Something you want to add?
I want to add that I really want to buy it because
Yes, we will. Probably after this video because
really nice.
I forgot. I don't know if we can get it.
Aw.
I don't know if it's out of print.
Oh,
And I don't think I'm going to like pay $100 for it.
no, but we can hope that it comes
Yeah.
back. to
I don't
print.
know if it's out of print. I just don't remember seeing it. I don't know if I've actually searched for it, but I think it's I think it came out like 2013, and I didn't buy it then, and then it just disappeared.
Yep.
So your number 8 is Rialto.
Yep.
So let's go to my number 8, which is this is gonna be interesting. Can you guess?
No.
It's Aquasphere.
Yay.
I kind of did a spoiler there.
Oh yeah.
It's Aquasphere, so well. Oh, it's awesome! Pimenso57 is saying that he's just getting into board games, so thank you for being here. That's awesome.
that's really
if any of
cool.
these games sound cool, check them out. And he's saying he only has Sight, Terraforming Mars, Vindication, Teotihuacan, and Bronze. That's kind of an amazing starting collection. Like, if those are your first games, just keep going, man. That's amazing. I haven't played Vindication, but the other
now
one is...
I'm really curious. What gateway games did you play that got you into the hobby?
Bros is a great gateway game.
No,
Teotihuacan is an amazing gateway game. So
And have you played some video games before?
yeah, but those are some
Yeah.
those are some great games. So my number 8, which was your number 9,
Huh?
was
Yeah.
Aquasphere.
Huh?
So let's go to your number 7 now.
Yes, my number 7 is actually Luna, so we talked about that as well.
You will see a lot of crossovers in this video because there's only 16 games to pick from, so it will not be the longest top 10 video we've ever done.
And I know that we have quite similar taste
We
in
do, yes.
folk games.
Yeah. In most games, like
That's true.
that's kind of like that's like the only thing that would make this channel better was if we disagreed more on games. Like
Yeah,
there'd be
but that
more discussions.
Would be like gaming together would be worse.
Yeah,
than-
like okay, I have to play your game today. So sorry, I would rather have tiny bit more boring videos and more fun time playing.
Yeah,
games
that's
of you.
true.
That's your number 8.
Yep.
Which is Luna. And we're gonna go to my number 8. No. That was your number 7.
That's true. Sorry.
And you were like, yes. My number 7 is not the game we already talked about because we talked about all of the games twice. And my number 7 is Bora Bora.
Nice.
It's been so long since I played this game. We were trying to get to play this game today. That was the plan. But setting this up and getting it to work the way we wanted took quite a few more hours than we had anticipated. So I got to read the rules of Bora Bora, which means I now remember what the game is all about, and I remember that it was a great fun game. One of the heavier Stefan Feld games, but a fun game, lots of different things. You cannot do everything, which is a great thing. Ways to make combos with getting the men and women tiles, which have different actions you can use and exploit, getting better actions so you can do more actions than the other players. All just great stuff, with no theme at all, of course, but that's Stefan Feld. So it's a really good game, and I hope we get to play it again.
Yeah, me too.
It's one of the ones, like, I got that actually in the BGG Secret Santa a couple of years ago.
Yeah, cool.
I hadn't got it, and we got it, like, oh, this is so awesome. Awesome.
So awesome.
It's
I really want
fun.
to play it because I remember that it was a lot to keep track of the first time, and so I think I got what the game was about and how to get points like the last round. And I remember I was like the sorest loser in the world when we played it.
So we played it just 2-player then.
Yes.
Because
We
that's
did.
that's when we are sole losers usually.
Yep.
Trying to not be that, but sometimes we are. So that is my number 7, which is Bora Bora, and let's go to your number 6. This is going so quickly.
Yes. My number 6 is In the Year of the Dragon.
In the Year of the Dragon.
Yes. This is a hard game. This is a brutal game.
Brutal.
This is brain melding. You want to do everything, but you can't, so it really hurts. So you have to do like the one thing that gives you the least negative points.
Yes.
And I think it's really fun. It's a great game.
It is absolutely.
You want to explain it?
Oh yeah. What I love about this game, like every turn is so simple. Every turn you're gonna shuffle some action cards and put them out in groups. Then in player order you're gonna choose an action, and if you want to do like an action group, like there's two, let's say there's 2 actions, I choose that group and do one of the actions. If you want to do something in that group, you have to pay 3 coins. 3 coins is quite a few coins in this game.
It's a lot.
And probably almost every round you want to do like 3 of the actions, but you're only gonna do 1. And then after that, everybody's gonna play a person card, and you're gonna get that person. And depending on if you take the best or the worst version of that person, version of the person, that's a new rap, like the version of the person, where you go to. I can't rap.
No.
Okay, so. Yes. Okay, so you then move on a person track, and that makes the player order.
Yeah.
So like the worst persons you take, you will go first, but then you will be able to, after that you'll be able to do the actions you want, and then maybe get some persons you actually need. And after that there's an event. All the events are negative except for like one which gives you points. Everything is like, okay, you have to pay X amount of rice. If you don't, all of your people die.
Yay.
I don't think it actually says die in the rules, but that's what it feels so much more fun to play the game. Like, oh, it's, but it makes sense.
I
like,
think it says going away on a farm.
yeah, it's like, hey, I'm sorry, your brother kind of went away on the farm because we didn't have enough rice. So he's eating rice on the
I don't
farm.
remember if it says that he died or not.
No, I don't think so. But
No.
like, if there's a famine and you don't get rice, what else will happen? Like, you'll not be like, okay, I'm quitting my job. I don't need any food, but I'm just gonna sit here and I move out of my house. Make no sense. So, and you have to build houses to have space for the people. It's so brutal, but it's very fun.
Yes.
Anything you want to add at the end there?
No, I love it.
You love it. So that was your number.
I think it was
Six.
my number 6.
My number 6 is kind of fun because in the beginning this was kind of the same list with just a couple of ones, and now we have a couple of ones that are not the same. So it's going to be interesting to see if where we line up. So my number 6, I forgot. Like my brain is just so horrible right now. My number 6 is The Oracle of Delphi, which is a game I know a lot of people don't like. I know you like it as well. Yes. I am like 100% sure it's going to be higher on your list because I know you like it even more than me. It is a game that a lot of people thought it had too much randomness, especially with the fighting. But I think it's so easy to mitigate the luck in this game. It's so easy to get those favorite tiles, or it's called favorite tiles?
It's called
favorite tiles that you can spend to roll the dice again, and it's only like one aspect of that, and it's a really tactical game. I think the people who, this is just like me saying, it's not me saying like, if you didn't like the game, you were wrong, you played wrong, which is horrible when people say that. A lot of people on the internet is like, oh, you didn't like it? You probably didn't understand it. It's like, Stop it! Oh, that's sick. Awesome. So, in this game, it's really tactical. You can't like set your focus. I'm going there, and then just force that. You have to see what I roll because it's a little less easy to mitigate the dice there than in Castle Burgundy, which has almost the same kind of rondel, but here you can only work one way. Which in Castle Burgundy you can go wherever you want. And I think that this is a more tactical game. Yeah. As I said,
it's a racing game, just so it's clear.
Yes, yeah. I think one of the reasons I like it is because it's so different. It feels like a different kind of Stefan Feld game.
Yeah, because I think that too. Because I feel like I'm racing. I feel like I have to make like decisions fast because I've got this now and then I can go there. But you are also going for that thing. You might get it before me, and I think this has a really different feel for me than the other Feld games. But it's also like with the luck mitigation and the amount of luck, I think it's a classic Feld as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or we call it the perfect mix between those two.
Yes, and I like that it doesn't feel like a point salad.
Yeah.
That it's just like you don't really get any points.
No.
You just do these 6 missions and you're done. I like that, and it feels like a tight race.
Yes.
So that is my number, 6.
Yeah.
6. Oracle of Delphi.
Yep.
So we are halfway there.
We are.
Let's go to your number 5.
My number 5, I think this will climb higher because it's a game that I will imagine that we play more often than many other games because it's so easy and fast and really immersive and interesting to be that simple and fast. It's Carpe Diem.
Carpe Diem.
And I really like it. It's you're going on this like grid system to get the tiles you want for your own grid system. Yeah.
You're not going on a grid system. You go like on it's a star. It could have just been a circle, but it's a star.
Yep. And you're building it on your map and trying to complete buildings and also get some bonuses there. And what you want to do is going for bonuses with scoring on another grid. It's a lot of grids in this game, apparently.
So what you want to do is to build buildings, complete the buildings, and you get a bonus depending on the building.
Yep.
And then at the end of each round, there's this really interesting grid of scoring cards.
That's really cool.
And you will put a disc in the middle of 2, and then you'll have to score them. Yeah. And if you can't score them, you will get negative points.
Yeah, that's kind of harsh, actually. I think if you plan wrong, the first time I think you will like do a lot of mistakes because you have to think kind of far ahead and also keep track of what scorings the other players want to, because if you're like circle in on that one, somebody can pick it before you and then you get negative points. So I think that scoring system is what really makes this game interesting.
It's a very fun game, and it has it is actually feels really different because there's almost no luck in the game. Like, there's no dice rolling, there's nothing like that. Of course, you're going to have a bit of luck or unluck, what kind of tiles come up in the beginning. You have to know before the game starts that all the tiles are the same, like with the orientation, so you don't make these impossible places to build like I did the first time I played. But it's just plain fun. It's very simple to teach, but the especially the card scoring mechanic is amazing. Mechanism is amazing.
Yes.
It is so great. I like that.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's your number 5.
Great game.
Let's go to my number 5. My number 5 is not Carpe Diem, but it is the other game that came out last year from Feld, which is Forum Trajanum. A heavier game. I liked it.
Yep.
Quite a bit because it's my number 5.
Yeah.
It's a very fun game. But not my favorite. Like it's a fun one. I need to play it more. Like I need to really see if it has the staying power to be this high on the list. But right now it is. It's a great game. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
It has many great mechanisms. You do, yeah. What do you do in the game again? Like my mind just blanked.
You have a grid. You have a grid system. You actually do. It's a lot of grids.
I know. I remember. Yes, I remember now.
You want to continue then?
You can do it if you want. It doesn't.
So you have each round. It's you turn over cards that tells you 2 places that like rows and columns that you can interact with, and then you can build something on those spaces. Isn't that right?
Yeah, you get to pick up 2.
Yeah.
And you look at them,
Yep.
and you get to see the bonuses, and then you have to give one to another player, and you will get one from another player, look at those 2, and you will choose one to keep.
Yes.
And on your round, you're gonna get the bonuses that it's on that, which is usually workers in different colors, and some coins, and some of these special workers. And then you do one action to build one building, which you have space for in your like a single or a double building.
When you pick up those bonuses, you have space for the buildings you can build.
So you want to be able to manipulate that so you can get spaces to build the buildings. And then there's this kind of scoring cards which you have to build. You have to build like there's a level 1 scoring, level 2 and level 3. You really have to start building for level 3 at the beginning of the game because it's kind of hard to get the right buildings in the right order. And then you want to build great buildings to go up on tracks to get different bonuses. So tracks and grids all the way.
Yes.
A great game I would like to play more.
Yeah, and it's a I think it's a tight game.
Yes.
You always feel that you have not enough to do, like one action even, I think. It's hard to it's so much that you want to do, but you have to like manage your resources over time so you don't use them up in one go. I think that's really interesting, and actually also the planning on where you like free the spaces on your grid so that you can score multiple times in the game. Yeah,
it's a great game.
Yeah. It's an amazing game. That is why it's my number 4.
It's your number 4, so we're just going there. That's your number 4. We don't need to say any. I didn't have to change the screen or anything.
No,
I didn't change it to Forum Trajanum again.
Do that.
So,
but I think I really want to play the game more because I think this is a puzzle that I want to crack it.
Yes.
Because I feel like I'm on the way. I feel like I'm onto something here, and I think I haven't got to like the top of any of those tracks, but I really want to because that sounds cool.
That gives you great bonuses.
Yeah. So I really want to play it and crack the code.
So yeah, Board Game Trucker does a couple of comments here. Board Game Trucker is saying that he almost bought Bora Bora and Year of the Dragon. I think you should buy them. If you like Stefan Feld games, you will like them. Bora Bora is one of the heavier ones. In the Year of the Dragon is an older design. As I said, really punishing, but so much fun.
Yep.
And he's also saying you want to try Carpe Diem. It's being but ugly. It is. But it's very
I
good.
don't care.
Playability suffering? Yes. If you have problems with colors, you'll have problems seeing different colors on. Like the brown and the yellow gold one is too alike, and one of them looks like one color one place, another color one place. That's the biggest problem of the game.
Which game?
Carpe Diem.
Yep.
And the misalignment is just horrible. I don't know how that happened.
Yes.
But it shouldn't suffer the playability of it, but I hope when it gets a reprint that it will fix it.
Yes.
So, like, if you don't need to have it right away, I would try to wait a while and see if it gets a better version.
Yeah, but that's really annoying because I look at the rooftop and I'm just like, oh, I need that one, and then I plan for that. I'm just that was a different color rooftop.
Yes.
Ugh.
And I finish this one and I get 2 bread because that's a brown building.
And also building it on the wrong place, on like to get the bonuses on your own personal grid. So that's really annoying. They should fix that. That's horrible.
It is.
Otherwise, look, it doesn't bother me.
It's a very, very good game.
Informative and yeah, okay.
And David Sales is saying hi from Barcelona. Hey, great channel. Thank you so much. You should subscribe if you haven't done so. Aquasphere is my favorite game, he's saying.
Oh, that's
a
really
good
nice.
game. It is on our top 10. So should we go to my number 4?
Yeah.
Because that was your number 4?
Yep.
My number 4, this is going to be really interesting as well. We're going to go and guess. My number 4 is Carpe Diem.
Woohoo!
So let's talk about this game. It's a game from Stefan Feld, came out in 2018. You have this kind of grid with a grid, and then you have this grid where you will interact with the first grid to get to the second grid, and then you will get grid points. So that's Carpe Diem.
Yep.
We just spoke about it. If you just joined us, that would sound like the most horrible explanation of a game ever. Like, oh, I'm interested in what they're gonna say about Carpe Diem. It's like, what is this? Oh, Cole is saying, when you play Feld games, at what player counts do you usually play? I would say mostly 2 players.
Yeah.
If I broke it down, all the plays we have of Stefan Feld games, mostly 2 players, depending on the game.
I have to say that I think actually we played in the Year of the Dragon with 4, 5.
I played with 5 most of the times I played it.
And that works really well.
Yeah. Most of his
really
games
good.
works very well with more players.
So that is I don't think I've played all of his games with the max player count, but that is a game that I actually can really recommend if you're playing with a bigger group.
Yes.
It doesn't take that long, and
it's best at 5. Like it's more tense with the actions. Like it's best at 4 or 5 players.
Yes.
So that's my number 4. Not in the other dragon, but Carpe Diem.
Yes.
So we're at the top 3. This is just blazing through. I hope.
My top 3 is a game that you already talked about. It's oh, I forgot. You talked about. Yeah, you talked about it. It's the Oracle of Delphi. This is a great game.
It is.
And it makes me so sad because I think I wanted to play it for like 4 years. Isn't that true? I think at least 3. And I really want to play it. So we have to do it because it's amazing. It's really good. And also I have to check if because when I'm not playing a game that I really want to play, my mind makes it really, really, really good. I did this with Dungeon Pets. I wanted to play that for so long. I thought it was amazing. It was my top 10 of all times. And then we played it and
it was not good.
It was not that good. It was really disappointing. So I need to play Oracle of Delphi to get a reality check.
Absolutely. If there was some lag or something in the video, I hope it fixed itself, or else I hope you would have told me. For now, there was something happened, so I just saw it and felt like, oh, what happened now? But I think it worked out.
Yes.
I hope you will scream out in the chat if something is strange. Hello from Germany. Hello from Norway again. And Board Game Trucker is saying Jorvik needs more than 2 to shine. Yeah, absolutely. That's not a 2-player game at all. That would be like a auction game with 2.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. Okay, so that's your number 3.
Yeah.
Let's go to my number 3.
I can kind of guess it, but you can surprise me, of course.
I think I might surprise you.
Oh, that's cool.
My number 3 is Trajan.
You surprised me.
I did?
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. I love this game. I don't remember when we got this, but I haven't played so many heavier games when we got it. So it was a game that was it blew my mind. Like the amazing ability to plan the actions around the rondel, and then interacting with the different mini games, and also trying to see where you're not going. So I'm going to try, okay, you're not doing the buildings, I'm going to try to do a lot of buildings and trying to go there and get those points before you can get them moving. Like it's such a themeless game. Like it's just mini games. Like it's just 7 different things that you can do.
Yes.
And they don't interact at all.
They don't.
Yeah, a couple of them do. Yes,
and I love
absolutely.
that
Yeah.
actually. When I'm sitting on my turn and go, oh, I want to do that building, and then I get that bonus, so I can do that, and then next,
Yeah.
So I really
I need to
love
play that again.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I played it. It is an amazing game.
Yeah, and it's actually not that hard.
No, it's heavier than most other Stefan Feld games, but most Stefan Feld games isn't really heavy.
That's true, but I think it's heavy in a really good game, good way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I'm sorry, I think that's really nice.
It's a great game. Christina Gomez is saying hello from Guadalajara. Do you know how to pronounce that?
I think, is that in Guadalupe, or is there where is that? I don't know. I get some Latino vibes there. But
Guadalajara. Sorry. It was just I
wherever
wanted to try.
that is, that's really nice.
Hey, thank you for being here. I just wanted to try to pronounce it. Probably it was horrible, and yeah, too bad Carpe Diem is ugly. I agree. So that was your number 9. My number 3.
Yeah.
My number 3, Trajan.
And my number 2.
And your number 2 is Trajan!
Yay!
Oh, what a surprise!
Yeah.
Oh, people are like, this is gonna be like the most anticlimactic list ever. Like, what's number 1 gonna be? It's Mexico.
Ikke sant, yeah.
I know you spoke Norwegian. I don't know why you basically like, yeah, that's a strange saying in Norwegian. What she basically said was not true. We say that like, not true. That would be so strange in Norwegian.
That's really stupid.
Doesn't make no in English. That makes no sense. So yeah, your number 2, Trajan.
Yes.
Just spoke about it. Great game. Want to play it again?
Yeah.
So my number 2 is.
It really is surprising.
Not for you, but maybe for the viewers who wasn't here when we planned this. So my number 2 is In the Year of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm. You
didn't think it was going to be this high?
Huh?
You said I surprised you with
no,
Trajan.
I knew it was going to be high on your list, but I didn't think it would top Trajan. I didn't.
It's been so long since I played Trajan, so I'm like, if I play it more and I like it more, but
In the Year of the Dragon is a great game. It totally deserves the second spot.
yeah, it's amazing. I love it. It's different. It's so punishing in a good way. Interesting, like race to get everything to work and optimize and get points. It's just pure fun.
Yes.
And brutal and horrible and sad.
It's not pure fun. It's actually kind of horrible sometimes.
It is.
But it's really satisfying to like get those combos that you desperately need. It's really fun.
And let's go to number 1. This is gonna be no surprise. We have the same number 1.
Yes.
It's Merlin.
I should have seen this coming.
I hate that game, but you didn't, so you fell for the joke. Okay, so
really
our
funny.
number 1 is the game that got us into more heavy games, or especially you into more heavy games than Carcassonne. A game that basically changed our lives. Like you can say that like in a minor way.
Yeah.
It's not like it's changed everything in our life, but I don't think
we have so much fun with this game. Like,
I don't think we
so
would
much.
be sitting here now maybe if it wasn't for Castle Burgundy.
No, maybe actually not.
Which is number 1.
Yeah.
I haven't said it before that.
No.
So Castle Burgundy is number 1. It's just a pure fun game. It's a perfect game for 2 players. I like it most at 2. I could play it at 3. We played 4 players with my parents. It was okay because it was my parents.
Yes.
But other than that, this is an amazing 2-player game.
Yep.
It's quick. We can play it in an hour. You get a lot of that hour. Like, it's interesting. It goes bam, 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 bam. And it's fun every single time I played it. And I think I played like 40 or 50 times.
Oh, That's a lot of times. Maybe we have played
Yeah,
it.
I think at least 30 times.
Yeah, I think so too. But we love this game. We adore this game.
Adore!
This is a really nice. We look at it in the shelf and we just we know the rules to the game. We know we have fun every single time we play. Let's play this. It's amazing. Yeah.
It is, yes. And it just basically came out on Steam today.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go check that out. And also, there's this new version coming this year with all the expansions, some upgraded art.
Yeah, because we have none of the expansions actually.
No, we don't. And I think it would be awesome to have all the different boards, more boards, like so much boards. All the boards in the whole world.
All the grids.
Oh, no, there's not any grids. It is, but it is a grid. So,
yeah.
But it is. I'm really looking forward to the reprint.
Yep.
It's going to be amazing to see that because that's a game that deserves more love. Like a lot of people love it. It's still really high on Board Game Geek. It's just for me close to a perfect game. It's a great game. Just a great mix of luck and strategy. Some interaction and just pure fun, and it means a lot to me.
Yeah, I wish it would be better with 4, or more players than 2. That would be cool. I think it takes too long. Yes. But other than that, with 2, it's a blast. We have had so much fun, and I'm not tired of the game. Not by far. So, really a solid game.
It is. It is a game. I want to play again. I want to play it for the rest of my life. It's one of those games I know I want to play in 10 years. I know I want to play it in 20 years. It's so special. It has a special place in my heart. Like the experiences we have together, gaming together, talking about games, doing these videos, all of that means so much to me, and that wouldn't have been here in the same way, I think, without this game. It might have been another game that was in this place, but this game really made it happen.
Yeah.
And I thank you, Stefan Feld, if you somehow watching this video, which I don't think you are, but
not that long.
No, but like I'm it's just great.
Thank you.
And that's kind of the end. Do you want to add something?
I think it's worth saying that I think Castles of Burgundy has like the perfect like weight. It's thinky, it's meaningful decisions, but it's not like a brain. It's quite light, actually, especially when you play it. Sometimes it just goes so quickly. It's easy to see like what you want to do, but it's still difficult to like choose between A and B. Really, really great weight on this game.
Absolutely, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
We are gonna be back again tomorrow with a review bonanza. We have quite a few games in the backlog which we want to get to review for you, so we're gonna choose a bunch of them and talk about them tomorrow. And on Saturday we are doing a full playthrough of the first scenario in the new expansion for Chronicles of Crime Noir, and I'm really looking forward to do that. And basically, if there's anything you want to talk about, anything you want to do, any questions you have, you can ask them now, and we will stay here for a couple of minutes.
That sounds
if
good.
There's something anyone, I think it's good to do that in the end of the video if somebody has anything they want to discuss.
Yeah.
Because that's what. So let's look at some comments here. John Wheeler is saying something I have heard before. He's saying that he'll like it better with 4 Castle Burgundy because you can plan out your strategy. Because you know all the tiles are going to be in play.
Yeah, I get your point.
I really get it because in 2 players, like if you want to go for animals, like if you want to go for let's see these 4 cows, I'm gonna get them, and then there's no more cows for the rest of the game. That can't happen.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna grab some water.
I think maybe that's like the strategy that suffer most from playing with 2, and that's also why that's the strategy that I never go for, because it's too risky, I think, and I have actually never thought about that, so that's really nice knowing that you actually get through all the pieces with 4 players, and that makes me, if I ever play with 4 again, I think we will at some point in our lives, then I will actually think about that and maybe go for the like animal strategy, because that I have a fair shot. That's a really good point.
Casey is saying here, like, basically, I haven't thought about this, but he did this with Carpe Diem, that all the tiles are always in play. So when we play two players, after pieces are taken from a spot, the other gets discarded.
Yeah.
I think if he would have made Castleburgen today, he might have done that. Because that's the reason it's done in Carpe Diem, so that you won't sit in a situation where you never get that piece you need.
Yeah.
Because Carpe Diem and Castleburgen is kind of alike with that choosing of the pieces.
The other get discarded, but they do, don't they? The pieces that are not chosen, they are discarded with.
In Carpe Diem, yes.
Yeah. But you don't fill up all the spots. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, because at Castleburgen you only have half of the spots filled with two players.
Yes.
So half of the pieces will not be in there.
Yeah, that would be great actually.
We'll see if maybe there might be some update in the rules. If they do that in the other one, I don't like host ruling, so I don't think we will do that.
No.
If not, but we'll see. So John is saying greetings from Croatia. I didn't know you were there. I've seen John. He's been commenting and watching the videos for a long time, and you are from Croatia. Is it pronounced like that in English?
I think so.
Croatia. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. And Cole is saying from our friends, for this birthday we are planning a weekend of just playing Feld games. Is there anything you can think of to somehow make it a more special event? Yeah, you can fly in Stefan Feld.
That would be awesome. But actually, I would make an actual point salad. So I would make a salad and just join some like point tokens. That would be a nice touch.
You can make like eatable pieces from the different Stefan Feld games.
That would be awesome.
And make it into a salad. That would be a point salad. That would be pretty cool. A lot of work probably, and I could never do it because I don't have that skill. But I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
But that sounds like an amazing weekend. Like if I hope that your friends want it. Like it's not something you want. And
I think also you should make not favorite tiles, but flavor tiles.
Ooh, yes.
I don't know how you make them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's a good idea. Yeah.
Something with food. I'm a huge fan of food. That's nice.
But yeah, get Stefan Feld to come. Yeah.
Yeah, but cool that you're
That's
doing
a great
that
thing.
event.
Like, yeah,
really nice.
Maybe we should do like in October. You know, there's like they call it Feldtober.
They do.
Yeah, people do that.
Thing.
And we could do like streaming of Stefan Feld games up to.
But why Feldtober? October doesn't.
It could be Felduary.
That would be better, actually.
Feldly? Was it July? Just Feldly?
That's horrible.
Feldcember? December?
Feldcember. That would work better as well.
Feldgust?
That's horrible.
Casey is saying, what are your thoughts on Amerigo? It's a decent game. We talked about this in the last Q&A. It is just a bit too long.
Yeah.
It's very fun, but then you come to the last round and it's just like, nothing to do because everything is done. I remember that I wanted to play it again like some years ago, and we did play it, and after we played it there, I felt like, okay, I'm never going to play this again. And now I like to think that I might play it sometime, because when I'm thinking about it now, I'm just going to be like, I would like to play it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we ever will.
Yeah, I think that I feel like the same way. I really actually like the game, but I think it's a tiny bit too long. And when you play a game that you feel are a little bit too long, we played it a couple of times, over a short span of time when we got it, and then I got a little tired of it, I think. And I think that half end of the last round ruins the game for me a little bit, because you lose that suspense and that the hunt for points that you think it's fun in a game. So, but other than that, a really great game. So yeah.
Awesome. I think we're gonna end it there.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching. It's been quite a few people in here. That means so much, and it's so much fun to us. I think it's so much fun to do this live.
Yes.
Because it's great to be able to see you guys being here, to hear your thoughts during the stream, and just see what happens and interact with you. So I hope to see some of you tomorrow. That's going to be more like reviews of some games. Probably going to do some reviews for Discover at least. I cannot see all the games. They are down in the corner. Discover at least is going to be reviewed.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, you know the review already. It's going to be like one word. And I've already done it one word review of that, so we're going to be a bit more. But it's going to be fun. I hope you're done. It's going to be more like laid back, like this was like a top 10 list. Tomorrow we're just going to be talking about games, having fun, and hanging out with you guys if anybody shows up. And that's that. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much. It has been really fun doing this live. I think we should continue with that.
Absolutely. Yes. And it's going to be easier when we don't have to spend 4 hours setting it up every day.
That would be great.
Hopefully we don't have to do that tomorrow because we did it today, so we're just going to have to set it.
Don't touch anything.
We just have to sit here until tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. If any of you guys watching haven't subscribed to the channel, please do it. It means a lot. We hope to grow this channel and see where it goes. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Board Gaming Ramblings. I'm Johannes.
And I'm Cinema.
And as I said, you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings. And bye-bye. And then I have to stop the stream.
That's true. Stopping the stream.
Stopping and bye-bye.